What's up, everybody? Modern day prophet. And this video is anybody using the name Yehuah is a false prophet. And I know a lot of y'all have probably been waiting for somebody to make this video. I'm about to expose these clowns right now. These are false prophets spreading lies and misinformation. I don't know if they're diabolical and doing this deliberately, or if they're just illiterate and stupid and didn't bother to do any research. But either way, this name Yehuah is a made-up name that doesn't mean anything. I don't even know where the hell they got this shit from. I don't know where they got this name from. And all of a sudden, everybody on social media that thinks they're intelligent is using the name Yehuah every chance they get. They're saying it over and over and over, hoping that it's going to catch on, hoping that that lie will catch on. And I'm about to expose the lie right now. If all you have to do is the slightest bit of research, do a Google search. But let me explain where the name even comes from. You know, I think in the 1940s, there were some explorers exploring the caves of Qumran. And in the caves of Qumran, they found all of these jars. They found a lot of jars. And in these jars, there were scrolls. These scrolls have come to be known as the Dead Sea Scrolls. Now, there was something interesting about these scrolls. In the scrolls, they found 4 consonants. These 4 consonants are known as the Tetragrammaton. The Tetragrammaton are the 4 consonants that represents God's name, or I should say, the God of the Israelites' name, the God that the Israelites worshiped. The 4 consonants for that name was found in the Dead Sea Scrolls. These consonants are YHWH. And I'm gonna post it for you so you can see for yourself that I'm not making this up. There is no such thing as YHUH. These lying ass, phony, fake ass, false prophets have made this name up. Now, what's really crazy, 4 years ago, I made a video explaining why YHWH was not Yahweh. Now, keep in mind, everybody and their mother used Yahweh for YHWH. Everybody said that it was Yahweh. Everybody that used those consonants were using the name Yahweh. Nobody was using the name that I came up with and put in my video, which is Yehuah. I was the very first person that started using that name, Yehuah. Now, I'm not going to get into the syllable counts and all that, because Yehuah also translates to Jehovah, because YHWH, which is Hebrew, translates to JHVH in Latin. So Yehuah would be Jehovah in Latin. Now, do you hear anybody saying the name Jehovah? Or have you ever heard of any Jehovah's Witnesses? That's how stupid this is. This really makes no sense. So they're just making up shit, I guess, to get attention, to get followings, and it's working. Because a lot of people follow morons. A lot of the dumbest people have the largest followings. A lot of the people spreading the most misinformation on social media have the largest followings. But this is something that's just downright ridiculous. And it's new. It's pretty much been going on for like a year, maybe 2 at the most. Like I said prior, everybody and their mother was using the name Yahweh. That's the only name you ever heard of. Like I said, I made a video 4 years ago explaining why Yahweh was wrong. It's Yehuah. That's the name. Now, while I'm at it, these same dumbass people also use the name Yahusha to refer to Jesus. So let me nullify that nonsense right now. There is no Hebrew name for Jesus. There is none. People have tried to say it was Yeshua. Yeshua means Joshua. People have tried to say it's Yaheshua, which to me would mean Jehoshua. Even in Arabic, the name Isa, they say means Jesus, means Esau. It doesn't mean Jesus. There's only one name for Jesus, and it's Jesus. And it's Latin. There is no other name for Jesus. That's one of the reasons why Jesus is such a powerful name, because there are no other names for Jesus. Jesus is the only name. If you're a Christian who follows the Bible, Jesus is the name. Now, if you're something else, if you're a pagan posing as a Christian, or somebody else posing as a Christian, you may call the name something other than Jesus. Keep in mind that Jewish people never acknowledged Jesus. The Romans acknowledged Jesus on Jewish people's behalf, but Jewish people themselves do not acknowledge Jesus. So there is no name for Jesus in Hebrew. But anyway, you know what? I just wanted to put the facts out there, make this video, let y'all know what's up, because I'm just so sick of people lying and spreading false information. Now, the only reason I'm even doing this is because all of these bullshit videos keep popping up in my feed. I wouldn't go out there looking for this nonsense, but somehow the nonsense keeps coming to me. So I have to address it. Now, if any of these clowns want to challenge me, want to say that I'm making up something, say that I'm lying, by all means, post a comment. Go ahead and put your teeny tiny intellect up against a supermassive intellect. And I guarantee you, my supermassive intellect will crush your teeny tiny intellect. Try me. Try me. Anyway, y'all, I'm going to end it by saying there are so many false prophets all over social media. But if you want the truth, there's only one modern day prophet. Peace.